first example here is up on the smartboard. We have two inequalities that we want to graph. So write these on the top flat, very foldable. I have x is greater than or equal to -1, and then y is greater than 2x plus 2. On your index card, you're going to need an xy coordinate plane so that we can graph these two lines. For the first one, it says x is greater than or equal to -1. If I have like an x equals equation, does that mean that it's a horizontal line or a vertical line? Can you show me?
It's a vertical line.
If x equals something. I got a couple people, so yes, it's going to be a vertical line straight up and down. Where does that vertical line go? At what point?
-1.
Yeah. -1. I'm going to have a vertical line that's going up and down. But remember, we're working with inequalities, so sometimes they are dotted and sometimes they are solid.
Well, this is great.
So, can you show me dotted or solid? Which one is this one going to be? 1 or 2? Dotted or solid? Looks pretty good. Yes, it's going to be solid. How do you know?
Because it's greater than
It's
equal to.
It's greater than or equal to. So, here's my vertical line. And this says that x has to be greater than this line. So let's shade which way is greater. Is that going to be on this side or on this side? Can you show me? Where is...
Right.
Yeah,
Isn't it supposed to be -1?
Yeah.
That is -1.
on the x-axis, yeah, it's -1.
Okay.
Okay, so which way we're shading? This way or this side?
This way. To the right.
This side. Okay.
Right.
So just like our bell ringer, any point over on the right side of the line would fit the inequality. But I have two of them, so I need to find where they're going to overlap. So this y is greater than 2x plus 2. If I was going to graph that by hand, I'm going to start with the y-intercept. What's the y-intercept of that one?
2.
I would go up to the point 2 on the y-axis. And then what's the slope of this one? 2x. So up to over 1. Or down to over 1. And you don't have to fill out a bunch of different dots. For me, I think 3 is going to work out just fine. Is this one going to be a dotted or a solid line?
Dotted.
Can you show me with your hands?
I'm sorry.
Good. Most people are good. Okay, it is going to be dotted because it does not have the equal sign. So there's my second one. And this one says that y is greater than. So am I going to shade above this line or below this line? Can you show me with your hands? Above or below? Good, above. So for this problem, these equations overlap in this triangle here. I'm just going to make that a little bit darker so that we can see it better. So really, any point in this shaded triangle would be a system of inequalities. The question that we're looking at is checking for them, and so it gives us 4 different points, and I just need to know thumbs up if that would fit in that area, or thumbs down it would not fit in that area. So would the point -1, 2 fit? Yes or no, just with your hands. It would fit. It would be -1 up here at 2. What about the point 0, 0? That would not fit because it would be right there. That's not in the triangle. What about 1, 4? Yes or no? 1 pound for a lot of people saying no. So if we had 1, 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's on the dotted line though.
Oh, it is. I really didn't graph it well. It's on the dotted line, so that would not be part of the solution.
It wouldn't?
Right.
No, it wouldn't. It's not
And
equal
it's
to.
not.
Because it's not equal to.
Yeah.
It's not included. Yes. Good. Last one is 2, 7. Is that a yes or a no? Eventually, yes. Yes. So we didn't really graph it, but like Adasia says, eventually it would be in that spot. Okay. Going on to the next example. Example number 2. Those are your 2 inequalities. Make sure that you write those down. I'm going to erase the board here.
Sorry, I have something
Thank you.
falling.
Yeah, it's bad weather, yeah.
Isn't it supposed to like storm?
I think it is. Okay, these ones, there's one that I can't immediately graph. Am I going to have to do something with the first one or the second one? Can you show
The
me?
second. Oh, sorry, man.
Notes.
The second one, yeah. What do I have to do with the second one?
Add X to both sides.
Add x to both sides.
You saw it for a while.
Thank you.
So the second one is going to be y is less than x plus 2. And again, you need to draw this xy coordinate plane on your graphing card. Let's start with the first one. So if I was graphing this by hand, the y is greater than or equal to negative 3x minus 1. Where is that y-intercept going to be?
It's -1.
And what's this? Can you, actually before we talk about the slope, is it going to be a positive slope or a negative slope? Positive or negative? It's going to be negative. And what is that slope?
-3.
So I'm going to go down 3 over 1. Or up 3 and to the left 1. What about dotted or solid, 1 or 2? Can you show me which one this line is going to be, 1 or 2? See a couple of people.
Wait, what?
Dotted or solid? Good. It is going to be solid because we have that or equal to. And then I need to know, for the y is greater than this line, am I shading above or below?